the hegemon of the American dollar. This world is going to be multipolar because things are changing. That dollar of the Americans, no one is going to use it. It is now being thrown to the dustbin, and the Americans are seeing it. And the American can see that, you know, the BRICS is coming, and Zimbabwe is joining the BRICS community. And when we join the BRICS community, we are going to be trading in our own currency and in the ruble, in the yen, and in the currencies of the other world.
Hello everyone, and welcome to The Corner. Today we are going to learn a very important lesson from Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe has been one of the longest sanctioned countries in Africa, but this did not stop this country in Africa from developing. Today, Zimbabwe is one of the largest tobacco producers in the world. You see, these people, even under sanction, managed to develop themselves and find ways to go around the sanctions and still develop their nation. So African leaders, African nations, it's high time we realize to start to be self-independent and self-reliant. Today in this video, we are going to listen to a message from the Executive Director of Youth Against Sanctions in Zimbabwe.
To the people of the world, firstly, I would like to say thank you for standing with Zimbabwe. You have stood with us from time immemorial. We have realized that without your support, Zimbabwe could have fallen. Zimbabwe could have fallen into the hands of the imperialists. But thank you to Russia. The Soviet Union stood with us during the liberation struggle. The AK-47 liberated this country, and it is a symbol of freedom to Zimbabweans. It is a symbol of freedom to Africa. It is a symbol of freedom to the oppressed people of this world. We would like to thank the countries in the Latin America. We would like to thank the Chinese. We would like to thank all the socialists of this world for standing with Zimbabwe. And the biggest message you would like to send to America is your time is up. Your time of bullying and destroying other countries, destroying the sovereignty of other nations is up. The world is waking up. And to the policymakers in America, your sanctions are coming back to hit you, because the sanctions, they've actually made our people in Zimbabwe to stand up and to start to work hard for themselves. They had taught us to be, people who were waking up to be, people who should be employed. But thank you again for your sanctions, because they've made us to rise up, to discover that it's not only employment, it is to create our own employment. Zimbabweans are now giants in themselves. We are now creating our own industries ourselves. We are not only waiting for the Americans or the British or the white men to come and open industries here. We have done it in agriculture. We're given the land. We are now farmers. I'm a farmer right here. I was given my own farm. And I'm a farmer. I produced bumper harvest of tobacco, and I've got money thanks to your sanctions. And also, we are saying I'm a miner here. I'm standing here because my government gave me a claim, and the people, simple people from the villages, are mining. Everybody's mining. Everybody's farming. And it is because we are resolute, we are warriors. We will keep on developing our country without you. Look right now here, the policymakers of America and around the world, stop harassing other people. Stop creating wars that are, destroying other people in other countries. We are seeing right now, as Zimbabweans, we are standing with Russia in Ukraine, because you wanted to destroy the Russian Empire, but now the Russians are standing up. We are seeing what you are doing in Ukraine, pumping weapons, destroying the Ukrainian people. They are dying like flies there. What human rights are you doing to the Ukrainian people? If you love them, you won't be, supporting this war. You won't be sponsoring this war. And also to the people of Zimbabwe, we are saying, as we are going to our elections, let us stand up and fight and defend our country, defend our ruling party, ZANU-PF, which has got the people's heart and the people's human rights at heart, not the puppets they are coming to sponsor you in Zimbabwe. We want to tell them that the people who are sponsoring in Zimbabwe, they will be defeated and it will be a mess. We are coming back. We are defending our country. We are defending our sovereignty. And to the people of South Africa, we are saying, we have discovered that you were put on sanctions 3 weeks ago. Your aviation industry has been sanctioned because you are participating, you are supporting of Russia. We are saying to the people of South Africa, go ahead, take your land, it is yours. To the people of Kenya, the Maasai, the land is yours. To the people of Tanzania, the Chama cha Mapinduzi, the land is yours, take it. To the people of Belarus, you are sanctioned. Keep on standing up. Keep on working with us. Support us. We'll support you. And also we are saying to the people of the world, the American dollar is crumbling. Join BRICS. Join other forces. And let us work together for a world that has got peace, a world that has got harmony, a world that has got no wars, because we can't be forced to go to war. Look at what is happening in Sudan today. The people of Sudan are in trouble because of the Americans. They are meddling. The Americans should stop meddling in other internal affairs of other countries. Let people choose their own governments alone without the coercions of sanctions or any other benefits that the American wants to do. They have got their country, they must stay there. We have got our countries, we must stay in our countries. And I thank you, Victor, and I thank Afro Verdict for giving us this opportunity. And the world, please stand with Zimbabwe, keep on putting pressure. Please let us stand with the people of Palestine. Let us keep on putting pressure to the United Nations. And we are fighting that the policymakers of this world, it is not only the G7 countries that have got access to the Security Council of this world. Africa needs a seat, a permanent seat in the United Nations Security Council. And we are, you know, as a grouping of African countries, we have got the resources, we have got the means. And right now we say to America in conclusions, African resources are for Africa.